Hi everybody. My name is Mario. I'm being grateful, Teacher Michael. Thank you for giving me the mic. So I being said for the managing time, for me there's no time because even Justin Bieber said that time is money, but money can make no time. So it's not what about time we're living for now. We're living at how we make our money because how we make our money can give us time because most of us like being work like 9 to 5, we don't have time for ourselves, like to enjoy our life, even though like we being grow, we have like kids, we have wives, so we have to take care of them. So now we don't have much time to be living our life the way we're supposed to live. So for me, we have first of all we have to have a goal in life. Like you can say, okay, I'm gonna be doing this for a couple times, even though you don't have like much money to start it. What you want to be, you have to. You can get a job from 9 to 5. You can get a job from 9 to 5, so you can save that money to build what you want to do for 5 or 10 years after, because most of us don't like go learn something for 10 or 5 years because they feel like it's being so long to learn something for 5 or 10 years and to go work on it. But they don't know that the time will not stop, because even though you don't learn that thing that's gonna take you 5 years or 10 years to learn, to work on it, but you still gonna have this age. The 10 years, the 5 years still gonna pass. So imagine that today you wake up and you go to work and you save that money and you said, like life is like being like this, like okay, that's couple of money you have, you being rich. No, you have to think like something like 5 years or 10 years. When like okay, for now I have 25 24 years old, and next year I'm going to be 25. Okay, what I'm gonna do with my 6 years left? Yo, we have to think like to build something we can use. We can like being working on it from for now, and after 5 or 10 years you're gonna say, okay, I built this thing. Now this thing gonna give me money to be taking my freedom, for I can enjoy my life the way as I want to live. But if you're thinking about the today of tomorrow, you're still not gonna see what you're building, because you have to think, you have to build something like for 5 or 10 years. I know it sometimes it's gonna be difficult when you're thinking like, if I'm gonna be successful with the thing I'm building, because teacher Mike could not just come one day with this idea and said that, okay, tomorrow I'm gonna do this. No, you think, you think, you said, okay, how am I gonna make this? How am I gonna, because life is very very easy like to learn what you're doing. Because I think like yesterday I come to the Zoom and I just leave my hand like this. And teacher Michael said it's not like this. But I've been thinking, I've been searching for how I can do this thing. And now I've been doing it because I was searching. I need it. I need it. And when you need something, you have to go get it, because it's not gonna come to you. Okay? It's not gonna come to you. Okay, I need to learn how to speak English well, properly, and clearly. Like if someone is um hearing or talking up with me, for you can see the language is very clearly and listening. So I have to go to school, learn, and practice. But if you want to speak English and you're just hearing, or when you're just waiting for teacher Michael for 1 cent, Like you have school, you have learning school. If you want to be great in English, Teacher Michael can help you. So don't think about 1 or 2 days. Don't think about 1 or 2 days. You're gonna be great. So we have Teacher Michael for help. He's here for helping us. So if we want to be great in English, he can help us. Now, the Zoom is great. The Zoom is great. But the most thing I want when Teacher Michael to do for us, like when you're talking like with all like each other, when you have like a mistake, I want him to correct this mistake, because if we keep talking like how to say this word, or it's not being great. Like when you're talking English, it's like you don't sound like professional. Like you understand or how to do this, how to say this, because we have a teacher in the line too. You can just ask the teacher how to say this word, and I think that he can help us. So that was my sound for today. So thank you all for listening, and thank you, teacher, for giving me the mic. So thank you all for.
Great. Congratulations, our dear brother from another mother, and also from Dominican Republic. I know you folks are here. Most of you guys, you're Asian. That doesn't mean only Asian can do that. Other people can do it as well. But sometimes people think, okay, you guys, you're in the US. You're not in the US. But we're Asian. We're kind of spreading from different part of the world. Congratulations, our dear brother, Mr. Mario. Let's go with you, please, Miss Fatima. You get the microphone.
Thank you, Teacher Michael, for the mic. Good evening, folks, especially you, Teacher Michael. My name is Fatima Ali. I live in Dominican Republic, especially at Santiago. I am one of the student comrade courses. I'm happy, guys, to be with you to enjoy this beautiful event. So, once again, thank you, Teacher Michael. So now, let me start to the point about the question number 5. In my point of view, I believe good time management is one of the most important skills a person can have. It helps people use their time in a smart and meaningful way instead of wasting it on things that don't really matter. When we manage our time well, we can focus better, feel less stressed, and have clearer idea of what we want to achieve. In personal life, time management helps us find balance. It allows us to take care of ourselves, spend time with family and friends, and still have time to rest or do things we enjoy. This balance makes us feel happy and more organized. So in professional life, it shows discipline and responsibility. People who manage their time effectively usually finish their work on time, make better decisions, and earn respect from others. It can even open doors for new opportunities and success in the future. To me, good time management isn't just about planning your schedule. It's about learning how to live better. It helps you stay focused, confident, and in control of your own life. Thank you, teacher.
So thank you, and thank you very much, our beautiful Miss Fatima. You did a wonderful job, and I really congratulate you because you are a really good example for the other guys, especially in your class. Congratulations and thank you, our beautiful one. So now, Mr. Emmanuel, you're gonna be the last person in that question. Our dear brother from Tigwav. You get the microphone, open it, and try to say thanks, please.
Thank you, Teacher Michael. Good evening, everybody. You already know that it's always a pleasure for me to be here in that beautiful environment to talk about time management, one of the most precious things people have all over the world. And first of all, I want to talk about personal life. It's really important. That will help you to get a better work, when you manage time wisely, you have enough time for the rest, like hobbies, family, and friends, not just work. And that really help as well for improving self-disciplines. When you are consistent, following a schedule, building self-responsibility and discipline, that will lead you to growth and better habits. And sometimes you have high self-confidence, meeting goals and managing responsibilities, successful boosts your self-esteem and motivation. And professional life, you get a better quality of work. With proper planning, you can dedicate enough time to each task, improving accuracy and creativity. And you can have a career advancement. Professionals who manage their time well often gain promotion and often new opportunities. Stronger professional relationship, when you are punctual and dependable, coworkers and clients are more likely to trust and respect you. I can say to you in summary, good time management leads to less stress, more success, and greater satisfaction in all areas of life. It's the foundation for balance, productivity, and personal well-being. This is my answer, Jericho. Thank you.
Okay, so thank you, and thank you very much. Thank you, a million, like to all of you folks who had opportunity to say things about that question, the question number 5, but especially you, my dear brother, from another mother, you, Mr. Emmanuel. You really did a really good job. I really appreciate, and I really thank you as well. I know the situation in Haiti, especially in your area, bad connection, but tonight you're kind of blessed because you had opportunity like to do it, and you did it as well. So thank you, and thank you a million. Okay, so now guys, we're gonna go with that question, the question number 6. It's a kind of personal, guys. You're gonna have things to say. So the question number 6 says, what strategies do you personally use to stay focused and avoid procrastination? And how do you handle unexpected events or disruptions to your planned schedule? What do you guys have to say?
Okay, thank you, Teacher Michael. What strategies do you personally use to stay focused and avoid procrastination? I got two things that really help me, to stay focused and avoid, procrastination. First, I always, try to set a good environment, that fits to my work plan. And then I try, to, take some sheet of paper and then on my bedroom walls, I put them all the things that I need to realize in my, on a day or on a month so that I can, stick to it. Whenever I see those things, it will remind me of about the thing that I need to do, and then I just go straight to that thing and try to make that happen. And the other thing as well, it might be shocking you guys because it's pray. Pray really help me, to overcome procrastination because sometimes I got a lot of things, that going on in my head. If I'm in a situation where it requires, supernatural things, and then I know that I can't do anything just, to overcome the situation. I just, take me back and pray. While I pray, God, I ask God, for help. It's like, I take a chill pill. I feel relaxed. And after that, I regain, my thinking. Because, when you thinking about things that you can overcome, and then you start, feeling, frustrated about the situation, you start complaining. And then me, when I just take myself back and then I pray, I feel a certain release. And then I just get back to work. It's the thing that really helped me, to overcome, procrastination. And how do I handle, unexpected event? It's, the fact that I used to plan my day and then start with my most important thing in a day. Sometimes it happen, even though that, I got unexpected things happen in my life, it just happened after, doing my most important thing. But if it happened while I doing, my most important thing, if it is urgent thing, I try, to handle the issue, so quickly so that I can get back, to my most important thing. I think it's all, and thank you, teacher.
Congratulations, dear brother. We really thank and we really congratulate you. Really good. Miss Neftali, please. Let's go quick because of the time. Let's go really quick.
Sure, because there is a lot of hand right here. So yeah, me personally, stay focused all the time. Avoid procrastination, guys. We're not robot. Sometimes we know what is the consequences, and we don't know when we don't like when those kind of things happen to us. But unfortunately, sometimes we cannot avoid that. We cannot do anything for that. And me personally have been in a lot of situations that I cannot stay focused. And so one of the strategy that I have, me personally, it's been a while that I am starting my day every single day by exercise first. Even though I wake up 5 minutes before an appointment that I have, no, I'm not going to be part of this appointment without exercise, because sometimes, we want to do more. You think that in my mind, I have to do more. I have a lot of things in my mind. I have my future in my hand. I have to take care of family. I cannot be losing time like that. But unfortunately, we cannot, because the body just say, it's not my fault, but I cannot do anything for you right now. You should take a break. So for that reason, before everything, my body comes first. I'm going to exercise in the morning. And I can say it's been one of the key point of the changement in my lifestyle. It's been a while. So, sometimes I procrastinate not because of me, because honestly, I do almost everything that it's up to me. For example, I don't use TikTok. I am no longer have um Facebook in my phone, and when I go on YouTube, for example, if I want to know something and I need some video to support my research, I'm not going to make any research like in Instagram or TikTok, those like that. No, I'm going to use YouTube. And when I go to YouTube, I avoid as much as I can reels, because when you go to a reels, you can think, okay, I'm going to watch only one, and you end up watch like 2 hours of reels by watching short video, things like that. So for hours, and I avoid them. Like, I'm struggling with them like drugs, honestly. But it's just an example. It's not something personal, okay? Yeah. And so for a reason, when I go to YouTube and I go straight in the search, and I just do my research and get back in my things again. So sometimes it's not up to me, because, for example, me personally, before, I didn't get used to say no to people. For example, they can say, Neftali, uh, um, please give me some favor. I'm going to say yes to you, because I just feel ashamed of myself to say to someone, no, I can't. It's like a sin for me. It was like a sin for me, because it's no longer me like that anymore. And I'm not like putting people, if you want Neftali to give you some favor, you should advertise. But if you just say that to me right now, I'm not doing any favor. I ain't doing any favor 20 minutes after. No, I just got it scheduled, and I have to, uh, you know, follow the schedule. Yes, it's a really good place. I'm going to help you, but it's going to take his time. And I think when those kind of things happen, when those unexpected events, when those description, it comes from the people that you love, family members, a close friend. You cannot just like disappoint that person in a bad way. You should be, I just say them kindly, kindly understand that I'm working. Understand, even though I'm in my house, but I'm working. I have my office in my bedroom, so you should understand. I can help you, but it's going to take his time. And I just put that person a deadline, because I'm not going to say you, I cannot, no. But I'm going to just procrastinate your plan, because I already had mine. So when I think this is the only way that I can handle those unexpected events, because until now, even though before I was like easier, but until now, I still don't have the ability to say, to when I have a schedule, because even though I do make a schedule every single morning, but most of the time I don't follow them. And it's not because of me, because I'm a responsible person, but because of other people who, who count on you, and who are expecting things from you, so you cannot say them no. And I think when I procrastinate like that, that affect my personal life, my personal future. So I just try, make sure to let my beloved, friend, my beloved family member know, kindly understand that I cannot for now.
Mhm.
So that is the only way that I can under the situation that can change my plan schedule. Thank you so very much, Mr. Michael.
So congratulations, my beautiful one, Miss Neftali. Because I will always say that, because when you're talking, you're really young, but there's wisdom in what you're saying, in your thoughts. And I think you're a really good example. You are kind of following Miss Steffi, because Miss Steffi, she's kind of the champion. We get Miss Yolanda. Those ladies, they're kind of amazing. And you as well, every day I talk about you because you've been doing a really great job. I'm so proud of you. I really love you as well. Congratulations, and just keep it up. Keep it up. So now we're gonna go with our dear brother, Mr. Thierry. You get the microphone, brother. Just open it and try to say things, please.
Hello.
Hello.
Thanks another time for this opportunity. And the subject is very good subject. What strategies do you personally use to stay focused and avoid procrastination? And how do you handle unexpected events or disruption to your planned schedule? The strategy that I use for my personal, I can say, to stay focused and avoid procrastination, I first of all I set goals. I just to know exactly when to do something and accomplish every day my tasks. And after I slice a little bit the big task. I transform big tasks in small tasks just to use very easy. And after in my work, every 25 minutes in my work, in hard work, I always take 5 minutes just to take a rest because it's really good for your health. And I delete it, or I conceal distraction. I put my telephone away. I stay in a calm environment, and I cut notification just to stay concentrate. And after I begin by the most difficult tasks. Um, it means I eat the food, and the second I can say, you know, how do you handle unexpected events or disruption to your planned schedule? How I handle my unexpected events. And I always give little bit time free on my planning just to observe the urgents or the emergencies. And I reorganize my priorities quickly, and what can be delayed is delayed, and what can do right now. And I stay calm, and I take concentration. um i I concentrate on what I can concentrate. What I cannot, I just notice that, and I will do it later. And after I take my copybook just to note the unexpected events, and for anticipating next time, just to do it next time, just to not forget them. And the conclusion, the secret is not control everything, because you can't control everything, because everything were there before you. And um after I stay flexible, I stay concentrated, and I know how to bounce quickly when everything is changed. And I hope that um that's all that I can say, and I hope that you enjoy my speech. Thank you.
Yes, thank you a million, my dear brother. You did it. I love it. I really congratulate you because it's not only English. You know it as well. It's not English. It seems like when you're saying something, I'm trying like to see in which page you are in, especially in that frog. It's a really good one. I love it. I love it. So I read that book like twice, but I listened to it like many times. I really love it, and I'm trying like to see the way I can really apply it. I love your comment. I love Mr. Stanley and Miss Neftali as well. You guys, you've been doing a really great job. I think Haiti really need people like you, even though we are not talking about politics stuff. But you know, if we can really organize our life, really do things in the best way, that can really get really good effects on other people around us. Thank you, my dear brother, Mr. Cherry.
Okay. Thank you.
So now we're gonna go with different people. Be patient with me, guys. We're gonna go with a different brother, Mr. Emmanuel. After Mr. Emmanuel, Austin. After Austin, Mr. Mario. Let's go, please, Mr. Emmanuel. Be patient, you the other folks. Let's go, please.
Thank you, Teacher Michael. This question is a great one because, you know, all over the world, we are facing up with bad situation, and sometimes we have to procrastinate on something. But what I do every single day, I set clear priorities, goal. For example, tomorrow, I already know what I'm gonna do when I wake up and what I'm gonna do during the day. In general, I wake up at 5 in the morning and I read because, you know, I'm a bookworm. I love that. And during the day, I go to work. It was impossible for me to read when I'm back home because of my son. It's almost impossible for me to stay focused in my reading process. I really love waking up in the morning and to read something. When I got work, I started working. And then when I'm on break, I take advantage to answer some messages on my contact, especially talking to friends and family all over the world. And then when I'm back home, I am with my family. I have to take care of myself, like taking my lunch and play with my son and do other things for my family. And before going to bed, I have to do something for my family, like, you know, prepare some spiritual stuff. Those things are really, really helpful. When I get clear thing in my head, it is better for me to do everything that I want to do during the day. For me, this is the key. When you already know, not when you wake up, you do what I'm gonna do this morning, what I'm gonna do today, but you already know what you have to do during the day. It's really important. Sometimes when I'm under with a bad situation, for example, last time I got a member of my family, a close member of my family, was really sick, but I can't read. I can't focus on my reading process. What I do, but I take advantage to listen some audiobook. It's better for me because when I'm reading, I wanna take focus in my reading process, but I prefer to listen the same thing in English, like the audiobook, because I really love listening audiobook and sometimes podcast in order to stay organized and to stay motivated in my reading process and especially in my learning process in English, because my goal is to go every single day to make another step. This is why sometimes you can do anything. So, for example, last time I got a coworker who passed away. That touched me a lot because it's like not too young, but he had he is about 60 years old, but it was a great one at work, but that touched me. But after a few days, I prefer to listen some music in order to feel relaxed. This is something that I do when I'm facing up with a bad situation. Thank you, Teacher Michael, for this opportunity.
Thank you, and thank you a million. My dear brother, my really will brother, I really congratulate you. You really did it, and I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. And I'm really sorry for your loss, especially losing like somebody, even though a coworker. I think that really a kind of touches as well. So thank you. Thank you very much. And I was thinking about Mr. Thierry comment as well, like taking little breaks. taking a little break. That can help our body just to keep moving forward. So thank you, my dear brother, Mr. Emmanuel.
Connaissance, c'est celle bagay yo pa jam ka apprendre nan men, même si yo ta deporté ou. Apprendre anglais tande, ou a sonje mte pale ou. My name is Steffi from Comwad Language Courses. Dans Comwad Language Courses, nous utilisons pi bon méthode qui c'est méthode conversation. Nous pas focus sur grammatical. Ça qui est plus important pour nous c'est écoute, compréhension et puis parler. Ça attend pour commencer. Nouvelle session, c'est moi ça. Pour encourager famille ou amis pour apprendre à parler anglais tout. Pour plus d'informations, contactez nos numéros ça.
Life in America is beautiful, but it's more beautiful when you speak English well. I'm Yolanda from Comwad Language Courses. Comwad Language Courses, c'est une école online qui apprend à nous parler anglais. Il fait live sur Zoom, ça qui veut dire qu'on apprend à parler langue anglais à n'importe côté dans le monde là. So, soit besoin, c'est un appareil qui a Internet. Par exemple, un téléphone, une tablette ou bien un laptop qui soit apte pour commencer. Nouveau session, c'est moi ça. Ou capable d'écrire un numéro ça, qu'on soit besoin toute information que vous avez besoin. N'attend nous tout.
So now, let's go, please. We're going to go with that brother. It's going to be you, Mr. Mario. You get the microphone, your own experience, your own strategies that you use in order like to stay focused and how you handle unexpected situation. You get the microphone, take your time, brother, and try to spread your words, please.
Thank you, teacher, for the opportunity another time. As you can see, I shut my camera because I feel like so shy.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, brother. Keep on.
The first time I've been so rough, it's because this was my first time, okay? So I think that we understand me. So, okay. The question is, what strategy you use to manage? No. Can you repeat it again?
Okay, let me say it. So the question says, what strategy
do you personally use to stay focused? Okay. I don't drink like alcohol. I don't smoke. I don't go to parties. Usually I used to go work. After work, I come to my house, prepare clothes for tomorrow, what I'm gonna eat for tomorrow. And it's why I do like each single day for my days, because my goals is not like for 1 month or 2 months. My goals is like for 5 years and 10 years, what I'm gonna be in 10 years, because my dad was a successful man. And I used to say like, I want to be richer than my dad. So I'm supposed to use what my dad have to build mine, but I feel like so lazy to use my dad, because I've been reading like my dad's past to see how he built his thing. So I'm trying to build mine for I can say, okay, even though I can pass like more difficult, because my dad in his time, they don't have like those kind of problem in Haiti. So I escaped to move into DR. So for now I'm working in DR, so I'm living in DR. So I've been trying to build my life or out of my dad's thing, like his houses, his money, to build my own. So my strategy is not to go to parties, not to drink alcohol, and not to smoke, not to focus on women's, because women's is taking your time, taking your energy, and they're not. I can say like, if you have a girlfriend, for a man, like you can have a girlfriend, but you have to be in the same page with you. Like if you want to build something, you're not gonna build something with someone who don't have a plan, who don't have a project for his life. He's only like parties and doing a lot of friends, so drinking is his stuff. No, you cannot build with someone like this. You have to if you want to have a girlfriend, you have to have a girl that can build with you, that can be in the same process like you, Like if you want to be if you build something that you being, because most of us, I cannot say us because I don't know the idea of other people, because we all have some part, but most of people, their mindset is to work with other people. Their mindset is built to work in a company with other people, but their mind is not to build their own company. Their mind is not to build their own job. They're used like, oh, I'm dreaming this job, I'm dreaming this, but they don't dream of thing like they can say, I build this. That is mine. Like people come work in my job, so like Mario's job, Mario's company, but they don't dream like this. Their dream is to work with people. Their dream is to go work in this job. No, you have to have a goal in life. You have to for your 20s, this is for the boys. For your 20s, you have to focus on making money. You have to focus on how you're gonna make more money. You have to focus on building yourself, because most people, like, they're thinking about their names and they don't think about them. Even though you're building your names, like my name is Mario, then when I'm telling like building your names, like you can be in a rush, you can be a party, you can be a stealer, you can be a whatever you want. You're dirty your name, but you have to build you, because even though you want to be a successful man, you cannot be a successful man in your virgin that you are for right now, because the successful man is not gonna come in this virgin you have right now, because they don't match. To being a successful man, you have to build. You have to build. You have to pass. You have to be on a part that you don't have any friends, you don't have any moms, any fathers to be helping you. You don't have anyone to be helping you. Only you can build what you really want to do. So for your 20s, you have to focus on your goals, on your dreams, and think about what you're gonna be in 5 or 10 years later. Because in 5 and 10 years later, you're not gonna have the same strengths that you have for now. You're not gonna have the same strengths, thinking well, just like you have for now. So your strength is gonna being passed, you being more older, and you have to think for 10 or 5 years later. That is my current for us tonight.
Mm-hmm. So thank you, and thank you very much, my dear brother from another mother, Mr. Mario. I really appreciate and I really love, especially when you are talking like the way young men today should live their lives. I really appreciate that. You say you're unexperienced, you don't go to clubs, you don't smoke. You don't really do things like young people are doing. It's like you're talking like King Solomon. We are really paying attention, listening to you, brother. I really thank you and I really congratulate you. Okay, so guys, all of you folks, I really thank all of you and I really congratulate all of you guys. And I'm so proud of your hard work, even though I know it's a kind of really difficult, especially you folks who are in Haiti and Dominican Republic. You have bad weather at the time, but we get opportunity to be here tonight. I really thank and I really congratulate you.